Hello friends, this is the organic preparation third in which we will discuss the preparation of dibenzyl propanone, and in this preparation the best catalyzed aldol condensation reaction is involved. Here the word aldol, it is nothing but aldehyde plus oil, that is alcohol. It is indicating a beta hydroxy aldehyde. And the aldol condensation is nothing but the reaction which forms a beta hydroxyaldehyde is called as a aldol condensation reaction, and for that purpose we require a reactant having alpha hydrogen. This is the basic condition for aldol condensation. Now for the preparation we require the apparatus such as conical flask, beaker, glass rod, funnel. In addition to this, we require the chemical, basically a benzaldehyde, acetone, 10% NaOH, alcohol or methylated spirit, and distilled water. Now here, this is the reaction where a two benzaldehyde molecule combine with the acetone to form dibenzyl propanone. If you look carefully on the acetone and benzaldehyde, it is clear that the acetone molecule possesses two methyl group which are present on the both side of a carbonyl carbon. They are going to condense with the benzaldehyde molecule. Therefore, a two hydrogen from this side reacts with the one benzaldehyde molecule with the removal of a water molecule, and two hydrogen from this side they also react with the second molecule of benzaldehyde with the removal of water molecule to form dibenzyl propanone. It is also called as a benzylidene acetone. Now, out of the benzaldehyde and acetone, the acetone is having a alpha carbon here, and here there is a alpha carbon, and which possesses the alpha hydrogen. So, as per the condition of aldol condensation, there is a presence of alpha hydrogen in the acetone. But in case of benzaldehyde, this is the carbon which is alpha, but here a hydrogen is absent. So no hydrogen, that is no alpha hydrogen is present in the benzaldehyde, but it undergo the reaction with the acetone to form dibenzyl propanone. Now we will see the mechanism of this reaction. In the mechanism, it is clear that there is a removal of two water molecules. So let's see the mechanism. In the reaction, we have used NaOH, that is a base, and it will provide OH minus ion, and this OH minus ion abstract the alpha hydrogen of acetone. This is the first step in the mechanism. Here the OH minus ion, it will abstract the hydrogen which is alpha to the carbonyl group, and it will shift the electron on the carbon, and it will produces a carb anion. So in the first step there is a formation of carb anion on one side of the carbonyl group. Now this carb anion, it is a reactive intermediate. It will attack on the first molecule of benzaldehyde, and here the attack occurs at the carbonyl carbon of benzaldehyde. This is the benzaldehyde where I have written here pH. It means aromatic ring. Now the electron from this bond, they are shifted on the oxygen, and here we are getting a oxo anion, a negative charge on the oxygen. Then it is protonated by the water so that we get here a hydroxy ketone. A hydroxy ketone we get after the protonation of the oxo anion. Then this hydroxy ketone, it will loses a water molecule, that is hydrogen from this carbon and OH from this carbon. It is eliminated as a water, and it produces a ketone which is unsaturated, and there is a unsaturation at alpha and beta. Therefore, I will write here alpha beta unsaturated ketone. So, by the reaction of one molecule of benzaldehyde with the acetone, we get a alpha beta unsaturated compound. Now, from this acetone up to this alpha and beta unsaturated ketone, whatever the steps that we have gone through, we will repeat that step once again for the hydrogen which is present on the another side of the acetone. So look at the alpha beta unsaturated compound. Here there is a ketone group and this carbon is alpha, therefore it is a alpha hydrogen. Once again, the OH minus ion abstract this hydrogen also, so that once again we get here a negative charge on the carbon and we get a second carbon anion, and the procedure is repeated here. Formation of carbanion, then attack of this carbanion on the carbonyl carbon with the formation of oxoanion. Then this oxoanion upon protonation gives once again a hydroxy ketone, but this ketone is unsaturated one. So I will write just hydroxy ketone. Then this hydroxy ketone on removal of H2O, that is hydrogen from this carbon and OH from this carbon, they are eliminated, and finally we are getting the ketone, but it is having a two double bonds on the both side and they are alpha beta double bonds. So here we will write a dibenzyl propanone, or it is also called as a benzylidene acetone. In this way, the alpha hydrogen of the acetone from both the carbon which are alpha to the carbonyl group, they are abstracted by the base and it will produces the carbanion, which further gives oxoanion, then hydroxy ketone, and finally we get unsaturated ketone. So this is the simple mechanism of reaction of acetone with the benzaldehyde. Now we will see the procedure. The preparation of dibenzyl propanone involves the reaction of acetone and benzaldehyde. So for that purpose, we have to take the acetone and benzaldehyde into the conical flask. First of all, we will take the acetone, and the weight of the acetone is 0.83 gram, or in a volume it is 1 ml or 1 cm cube. And in this we have to add the benzaldehyde also, and the volume and weight it is 3.9 gram or 3.8 ml. As both are the liquid, we will take 1 ml and 3.8 ml respectively. Then to this conical flask we have to add a methylated spirit. Methylated spirit is nothing but the mixture of methyl alcohol and ethyl alcohol, and we have to take a 15 ml of methylated spirit. When these three components they are added into the conical flask, we have to shake this flask for a 2 minute. So we will shake this flask for 2 minutes. Then with the shaking of conical flask about 2 minutes, we have to add 10% NaOH into this flask, and the amount of 10% NaOH it is 30 ml. After the addition of 10% NaOH, we have to fit this cork to the conical flask. Then the conical flask should be shaked vigorously for about 10 minutes, and meanwhile we have to release the pressure by removing the cork. Then again we have to shake this flask, and it is about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes shaking of the conical flask, we have to put this conical flask into the ice bath. And when we put this flask into the ice bath, there will be the formation of yellow solid inside the conical flask, which indicates a dibenzyl propanone. And after some time, we will filter this flask and we get a yellow colored solid. This solid is washed with the water and then it is dried, and after the drying we will recrystallize this product from alcohol, and after recrystallization we have to take the melting point of this product. Suppose the melting point that we have taken here, it is about 111 degrees Celsius. This is how we can prepare a dibenzyl propanone by a simple procedure. Just we have to add acetone benzaldehyde in a required quantity into the conical flask. Then we have to add a methylated spirit into the conical flask. Why? Because we have to make the homogeneous mixture of acetone and benzaldehyde. Then after 2 minutes shaking, we will add 10% NaOH in a 30 ml into the conical flask, and after fitting the cork on the conical flask, we have to shake this flask vigorously for 10 minutes. And within this 10 minutes, in meanwhile, we will release the pressure by removing the cork. After 10 minutes, this flask is kept into the ice bath where we get a yellow solid. This yellow solid then it is filtered, washed and dried and recrystallized from the alcohol, and we will take the melting point of that yellow solid. Now we will see the calculations. In the calculation we will calculate a theoretical yield. It requires a reaction, and in the reaction we know that 2 molecules of benzaldehyde gives 1 molecule of dibenzyl propanone. Then here 2 moles of benzaldehyde correspond to the 1 mole of dibenzyl propanone. Benzaldehyde, it is having 2 moles, that's why we will take the molecular weight here 212 gram. It is 106. It belongs to the 1 mole of benzaldehyde. Therefore, 212 belongs to 2 moles of benzaldehyde. It corresponds to 234 gram of dibenzyl propanone. It means that when we take this amount as a benzaldehyde, then we have to get 234 gram of dibenzyl propanone under standard condition. Now we have taken here 3.9 gram of benzaldehyde. So upon cross multiplication we get 4.305 gram of dibenzyl propanone. It means that a 3.9 gram benzaldehyde should give a 4.305 gram dibenzyl propanone. Now see percentage practical yield. So to calculate the percentage practical yield, we have to write first weight of the product that we have got after the completion of reaction. It is equal to the W. Suppose 3.45 gram of dibenzyl propanone is obtained in the experiment. Then by using theoretical yield, that is 4.305 gram of dibenzyl propanone, it is nothing but the 100% yield, but actually we are getting here a 3.45. That's why I will write here a 3.45 gram of dibenzyl propanone it is equal to 100 into 3.45 divided by 4.305, and it is about, when we do the calculation, it comes out to be 80 point something 13%. In this way we will calculate the percentage practical yield by taking the weight of the product and using a theoretical yield. Now we will see the result of this practical. In the result, the weight of the product, that is W, is equal to 3.45 gram, and in a kilogram just we have to write into 10 raised to minus 3. Percentage practical yield of the product we have calculated here 80.13%, and the melting point after the recrystallization we have taken the melting point, that is 111 degrees Celsius, and when we convert it into the degree Kelvin, it is around 384 degree Kelvin. In this way, we have completed here a preparation of dibenzyl propanone. It is only the theoretical demonstration of the preparation of dibenzyl propanone. In the next video, we will see the fourth organic preparation, that is preparation of 112 bis 2 naphthol, which is also called as a binol and used in the organic synthesis, that is asymmetric or chiral synthesis. So till then, watch the videos and clarify your doubts regarding the practicals. Thank you very much.